I have an excuse. That's what I'm going to start this video off by saying. I have an excuse. I tried to post a video of me training, a full week of my training, like 2 weeks ago, but I ran into a situation where I couldn't post the video. Yeah, so that explains my absence from YouTube. However, it is not acceptable. I told you guys that I'm going to be consistent, and I say this all the time. You know, I said this year I want to finish off with execution, and I've been failing so far. But I still got, you know, half the rest of October. I still got November and December to stick to my word, stay true to my word, and that's what I tend to do. It's easier said than done. You know, it's easy for me to come and talk and say all of that, but am I really going to do it? The answer is yes. But you know, when I think about it, whenever I try to record a full week of training, there's always some form of complication. It's either my camera gets nicked or the video that I've edited just doesn't want to get posted. But yeah, we're back with another video. If you are new here, I'd appreciate if you drop a subscribe. You know, drop a like, drop a comment, tap in. I always appreciate the support. But yeah, thank you guys. And that's the end of the video. Peace. Just playing. I know you guys missed my face. But yeah, so we're gonna start off by eating some breakfast. Someone in the comments did ask recently for me to show you guys what I eat in a day. So that's what I'm going to do in this video, or at least for today at least. I'm gonna show you what I'm eating throughout my day, or try to do so as best as I can. I'm probably still going to make a dedicated video towards what I eat in a day and like a full day of training. You know, but for today, or for now, let's go make breakfast anyways. You know, the day when I move into my own apartment, I'm going to make sure that I get a nice kitchen. That way when I make videos or content, it just looks so aesthetically pleasing. You know, not that there's anything wrong with my home kitchen right now, but, you know, the day when I move into my own apartment, just know I'm going to be cooking. You know, physically and metaphorically. Another thing I need to get is a wider lens, because right now I'm on a 16mm lens. It can go wide, but I need it to go wider. So for example, let's say I want a shot of a wider, let's say I want to get a wider spectrum basically. You know, instead of having to put the camera so far back or having to step so far back, I can just put like an 8mm lens or 11mm, and it just makes more room be shown, you know? So yeah, that's what I need to get as well. My own apartment, and some new lenses, and yeah. Alright, enough boogieing.
Backstage, couple drinks, I'm loose. All I see is bums and boobs. I'm germ, step on the stage, bust the kind of man, can't blow up the room. Bust the kind of blow up the room. Bust the kind of blow up the room. Shutting down shows and I'm bringing in racks. Bust the kind of blow up the room. Look, fam, I don't play that. Big M10 man, I spray that. Gripping on the Mac in the rain Mac. I do road like a Maybach. I put the dough in the trap, then it came back. Talking about a couple bands when I made that. Jerk man's food, I ain't scared of a payback. Labels want web files, so the playback. Wait, got the scene locked like an A-cat. Anything that you want, fam, I'ma take that. My man's girl, take that. Tell that girl, come back and shake that. I'm swiping my card like Kaibar. Man back brown like Nyla. Got a couple paintings looking like Kylie, but you can never take man for a tiger. People think that I name drop.
Alright, so we got oats with some peanuts, banana, honey, cinnamon, and I believe that's it. Usually I add some pumpkin seeds, but the one that I do currently own is finished, so I need to get a new pack. And then we have 2 eggs with some tomatoes. I've been doing this recently, I don't know why. I've just been throwing in some tomatoes when I make my omelette. Is this an omelette? Is that what you call it, omelette? Maybe. Let me double check. But yeah, that's breakfast sorted. So yeah, we're gonna go eat that real quick and move on with the rest of our day. So yesterday I got a Boohooman order sent to me. I already went through it, so let's just pretend that I'm opening it up for the first time again. Alright, cool. So right here, it was a big order, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was not really a big order, it's only a couple of items, but the items are kind of big, so it makes the order look big. No diddy. Yeah, nice oversized hoodie for the gym. And I like the way the hood completely covers my head, you know? So that's nice. Again, I opened these all yesterday. We're just acting like I'm opening it up for the first time again. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. On to the next ones.
So I've been interested in changing and upgrading my wardrobe for a while now. And I'll say what sparked this interest was when I started working at Pure Gym. You see, my gym was based in central London, so I was constantly around people wearing smart casual or smart attire, and I would be walking around with a tracksuit. And I get it, I'm not going to go and train clients with a 5-piece suit. However, the way I saw some of these guys dressing, it most definitely rubbed off on me. We could call this the evolution of Jason. You know, when I was younger, I used to be that guy that wore tracksuits everywhere. I didn't even like wearing jeans unless I really had to. But now as I get older, as I get smarter, and I work on other important traits in my life, learning new things about the world and myself, I do believe that clothing and styling myself is also important, especially if I want to put myself in high profile areas and be around high profile people and be addressed how I want to be. These are all good reasons to why I want to improve the way I dress. Funny because, as I said, I've been interested in doing this for a long time. I've built up Pinterest boards, I've made folders on Instagram and on TikTok of different styles that I appreciate and want to add into my rotation, if you will. But as we all know, clothing isn't cheap, so it's a slow process, but one day I'll be able to make this a quick process. Amen.
So that's the entire order done. Moving forward, so from this year, next year, the rest of my life, we're gonna be upgrading the wardrobe, I'm telling you. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you don't like the pieces, if you like them, let me know which ones you did like, which ones you didn't like. Just, you know, give me some pointers, give me some tips. I mean, I already know what I'm doing. I have like a whole Pinterest board on my phone. Maybe one day I'll take you through my fashion concepts, you know, the styles that I want to go for and the looks that I want to achieve. Maybe one day, maybe one day. But for now, that's that. Man, we're live from Mr. Aaron Davis' room.
Nigga's got a new tripod.
I got this time ago, bro. I had this for time. My last tripod snapped him. When I mean, life has been dark. Life has been dark. When it comes to making content, you know, camera getting nicked, tripod breaking. It turned from a tripod into a duopod. Only had 2 legs. But anyways, I digress in it. But yeah, so I pulled up to this guy's yard. I'm about to film like a podcast style video, talking to men. I don't know whether it's about dating life, whatever it is, just the common man's experience, you know. So yeah, when the video drops, make sure to check into that. Check out his YouTube channel. I'll probably put it in the screen just there. Alright, cool, so this is the setup.
I think.
Yeah, the potential setup. Got the camera over there. I've got one light over here. Second light over there. And yeah. Alright, I've been there for more than half an hour and bro still isn't ready.
Already now.
Flipping out. You had the whole day to sort everything out before I came.
He's even late as well.
Yeah. I was even like 20 minutes late.
You were more than no. Wait, you came like an hour late, bro.
Hour? I said before 12. I didn't say we're coming for 11.
You said 11.
I said before 12.
Check TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. Read what I said on TikTok. I said let's meet. I said let's do it in the morning. Then I said like 11. Then I said after that message a follow up before 12 basically. I came around 12:20.
You ready?
But because I was filming angles outside. Yeah.
Let's ride this.
Alright man, it's time to film after God knows how long.
Let me just.
Yeah.
You don't have to be formal because this is the Mandem channel, so you can talk like how you wanna, however you wanna talk. Me, I'm not putting on a persona for the women. Fuck you, lot. I'm joking. Wow.
I am posting that. That's staying in. That's staying in.
I'm talking like how I need to talk to the guys. Like.
Aye, that's funny, fam.
Yes, lads. Today in this video, I'm here with my boy Jason. Gonna be putting you guys on games so that you can avoid having.
I would say to add on to what he just said, game isn't just to do with communication. Also, I believe it's also with appearance because again,
Okay.
one person can say something and you can say the exact same thing that he said. However, if that person looks better than you, it may work.
My niggas, they ready to drill, yeah.
know, one thing that I've realised, yeah, even when I'm making my own content, right? The longer I talk to you guys, the longer I'm talking, the more drained I get. Like, I could only speak for so long before it's like, okay, now I'm tired of this, bro. Let me go and, rejuvenate to get my energy back. So yeah, I just spent, how long was that? Like an hour?
Yeah, it wasn't that long, like an hour.
Yeah, like an hour of speaking. You're probably going to see the videos when today.
Today, probably.
Apparently he's going to drop it today, we'll see.
Start both them out.
Hopefully he does. But yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Any last words?
Yeah, look into the channel, man. If you want to get better with women, master the game of women, just follow the channel, bro. Literally. I see mad Bob right now because I kind of am just...
Yeah, naturally. Alright, cool. So we just got in. It was a long day of filming. It wasn't that long, I won't lie. It was probably about an hour of actual filming. It's just that I'm kind of tired. I went to bed late yesterday and then I woke up early this morning. But it is what it is. That's the life that we live. Today is a rest day for those of you wondering why you're not seeing any gym content. I worked out on Monday. I went for a push and then I ran. And then Tuesday I did a pull. Wednesday I did legs and then I went to a conditioning class also. So this week so far I've had 2 days where I've had double sessions. So today is a designated rest day. We're chilling today, but we still have to get our steps in regardless. So I did walk to Aaron's house and then walked back home, which was around 10k steps roughly. So dinner is served. We got some pasta with some veg and chicken. When it comes to eating your meals, just focus on having a lot of protein, keeping your fiber high, and just have moderate carbs. So you have your carb source, whether that's rice or pasta, whatever carb source, quinoa, and then just have a lot of protein and then have a lot of fiber. So fiber, that could be your veg, could be your fruits. Today, I'm not going to lie, there isn't as much protein on my meal right now, but I've been slacking on my protein recently. I'm not even going to lie to you guys, and I need to get back on top of that. But yeah, so anyways, I'm hungry. It's time to eat, and I'll see you guys when I see you.
Come up in your mouth. Good to me. I'm built like this.
We're live with a full body session today. It's Friday morning. We're gonna try and get this done really quickly. You know, if I ever come to the gym before 11 a.m, just know it's a fasted workout. Will I drink some water? Maybe some days I'll get some electrolytes in. I need to start taking pre-workout a bit more, maybe, but for now we'll just stick to electrolytes and water. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I was debating whether I was gonna chop it up with you guys while I exercise or was I just gonna put the camera up and capture some shots. But because I haven't spoken to you guys while I'm in the gym for a while, I thought, you know what, let me just, but yeah, as I was saying, as I haven't spoken to you guys in a while, let me just interact while I gym. But I'm not gonna distract myself at the same time, you know? Okay, how am I gonna get this up? So the reason why I'm doing an overhead press from the ground is because I have nothing to stabilize my body with. I have no bench to sit back against, or I'm not standing up, so I'm not able to use my legs, which makes it more challenging, especially on the core, because the moment you get to here, right, and then you press it above your head, you have to stabilize your entire torso to make sure that you're not swinging or overcompensating. Just have to make sure that you're firm, back down and back up. And then you have no drive from your legs either. So you feel your entire body engaged, hip flexors engaged, my glutes engaged, and just pushing it directly above her head.
No A&E, make way for the patients. As you man's got a lot of powerful heads, so you might miss someone on a special occasion. Just stress out my brain, then it's a very special occasion. There'll be a lot of banging and screaming, kinda like a fireworks celebration. Definitely danger. Tell these babies there's no space in the manger. Anybody get rude, I said for the head top rearranger. Go home and do the math. I'm JME multiplied by Maxwell Ranger. Way too serious, and if you don't wanna get taken away, don't talk to the stranger. Man better tell the truth and stop lying. Everybody knows when Dutchies get to touch the microphone, these other man start playing out. Mum dressed in black, everybody crying. Man diss me, but I'm not replying. I'm not in an indirecting and slying. Lot of these MCs thinking they're gonna get rich, but they all die trying.
But anyways, moving on, we got some renegade rows. Challenge our core and working our lats at the same time. So the aim is not to move your hips too much. Like obviously you're gonna have a degree of rotation, but you wanna minimize it as much as possible. You don't wanna be excessively
like doing this. You want to keep your hips as square to the ground as you can.
War me, record me, lights, camera, action. Who produces anthem after anthem? Skepta, the microphone champion. Some people can't see that you can't win a lyrical war with me, so I'm gonna call this one Lord.
On my full body days, for my lower body, I do mainly plyometrics, explosive movements. So basically just jumping stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for some broad jumps. Slightly different. We're gonna start with a lateral jump into 2 broad jumps. I will say also, when you are doing your plyometrics, the last thing you want to do is a lot of volume. Keep the volume low. So either go for like 5 sets of 3 or 3 sets of 5, something around those numbers, right? It doesn't have to be exactly those, but you don't want to do too many reps because it's all about giving your maximal effort, right? So if you're going out to about 10 reps, once you hit around rep 6, you may be burnt out, but you're still going through it. So you want to keep it short and explosive. Hence why I'm only doing 3 jumps, 1, 2, and 3. Because after my 3rd one, that's when the energy will start to deteriorate. I won't be able to produce enough force to effectively jump further. So yeah, I do 3 sets of 3 with this exercise.
One Lord that I might spot free and murder another 25 MCs, so dig me a larger grave. Spray my ting like aftershave. It's gonna be a part today when your heartbeat stops and you pass away. Trust me, it's all easy to me. I'm champagne, you're Lamborghini to me. Don't know why you're talking greasy to me when I'm Rodney Price. Yo.
We trained our core through 2 different movements. We've done it through renegade row, and then we're also doing it through cable rotation exercise. And the difference between both exercises is that one was an anti-rotation exercise and the other one is a rotation exercise, meaning the renegade row, the whole objective is to not rotate your spine or your hips, right? Whereas this exercise, the main objective is to rotate. So you want to make sure that you train your core and your spine through both movements. You know, think of training your spine as well, training your spine to twist and training it when to maintain posture and not twist. Alright.
Then all this laughing stops in a minute. Letting off 28 shots in a minute. Ringing up Reggie and Pops in a minute. Roll to your ends 9 o'clock precisely and make sure everybody pops in a minute. Man, I'm gonna run like.
Alright, man, that's me done. I'm done. I'll tap in with you guys later.
Cool, we're back from the gym. We're about to make breakfast. You know, yesterday I had porridge, as you saw. Today we're gonna have some Weetabix. I don't know if that's juvenile of me. Do people still eat Weetabix, or do adults still eat Weetabix? Either way, I like Weetabix, so I'm going to eat that. Yeah. That's what I'm having today. A friend of mine, when he has his Weetabix, he has it with 1 cold milk, and then 2 he just has the biscuit and the milk together. So he doesn't like mix it together and then heat it up and then have it warm. He eats it cold. Like, is that the way to eat it? Because that's how they actually display it right here. Biscuits and then the milk and fruits and stuff. I don't know, but I like to, you know, put it in the bowl, pour the milk in, and then put it into the microwave and eat it like that, you know, mix it together. If you eat Weetabix cold, that's weird. That's weird. Unless it's the, you know, the little bite-sized ones, then fair enough. We're going to have Weetabix, 2 eggs, and I'm also going to have some hash browns today, you know. You know, I like my hash browns. When I go to McDonald's, is it McDonald's? No, there's a bagel spot in Hoxton near my old gym. They used to do like a chicken deluxe and they put hash browns inside and woof, those hash browns were nice. As I was saying yesterday, yeah, just a continuation of the conversation. My eating recently hasn't been the best. Like, I went to the gym and I weighed myself today and I was 93.35. Last week I was 92.80. So I'm putting on weight. That doesn't make sense. I've been getting my steps in all week. I haven't been eating as much, but somehow my weight's gone up. I don't know, maybe it's just a fluctuation. Maybe next week I'll be lower again, but I'm probably doing something wrong that I'm not aware of. How many hash browns should I go for? So that's the size of 1. We're gonna go for 4. I'm hungry, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Let's go for 4. 4 hash browns. They should make chicken hash browns, you know. Well, no, that's chicken nuggets then, I guess. Hey, yo, I'm too fat, bro. Alright, so Weetabix. And another person just confirmed to me that they have their Weetabix cold with the biscuits inside the milk and they eat it like that. I don't know what type of weird timing that you guys are on, but here we eat Weetabix like it's porridge, you know. And then also, plate number 2, we got 2 eggs and 4 hash browns with ketchup. Yeah, man.
Hash browns.
I'm on FaceTime as well. I started to eat hash browns for a long time. What are you talking about?
Why are you lying to the camera?
Yeah. I literally told them when we get our chicken deluxe from that bagel shop, is there not hash browns inside?
Oh, yeah.
You see, he's just talking. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna eat this, and again, I will see you when I see you. You may see me later on today. I'm not quite sure. If not, then farewell. But I doubt it's a farewell. You probably will see me again.